What's up, dudes? Alex, leave his door open. He did. We finally got our cat tree set up in the new house. And Ivy is oh so happy. I should just do a cat cam today. You guys don't want to see me. I should have put the cat tree right here behind me. Had a cat cam, live feed. Get fucked, stay fucked. That would have been the play.
All right, all right, all right.
That would have been the play. Alright, where were we at here? Let's go ahead and hit play. We have a dry cycle coming. We're in a dry cycle. I just forgot that we actually have water storage set up now. We've got floodgates set up, and they're up. I do want to set up those floodgates down there, though. Food's great, water's okay, but we do have water pumps going still. Shit, I still have fat spinning. So it's double floodgate is what I'm going to want back there. So 250 science. We do have 2 unemployed beavers. I still have some empty beds. Pop off. Alright, well. Let's kind of see where we're at here. Apparently we still need more carrots. Kind of feels like we don't, but apparently we do. Apparently that's not enough. Somehow we're circulating just enough water for this to be producing power. How much power does a small windmill make? 200? How much does this take? 50. I mean, like, we want planks coming out year round. I'm still curious on why that water circulates right there permanently. Like, I'm not complaining. It's giving me enough power to make something happen at all. But it's still curious. Water levels are starting to get a little low. We have 1 and 0.7 days left of dry season. I would love to get control over all of this. This whole cycle up here. That would be the play. Man, just getting this blocked off even to start off. That'd be fucking huge.
All right, all right, all right.
Hey everyone, Missing Millions is streaming. Okay, I'm going to go for this. Which I kind of have to remember. How it has to be placed. This water wheel produces enough power, and I would like the water wheel to be there still. So I'm kind of thinking for right now, which is definitely going to get renovated later. I'm kind of thinking like this. And then that. And then the windmill will produce power when the water wheel's not spinning, and da da da. At some point, we need to build an actual factory to like keep output going year round. Which the open mouth of this river would make a really good spot for. Like right here, up on stilts, would be a damn decent spot for. I just realized I don't have enough sticks for this, and I don't have any way to produce sticks. So I've effectively fucked myself. All right. Yep. I guess just put those back in. Just get those back in for now, and I'll stop being stupid at some point. Not today, though. Today I'm gonna keep being an idiot. I know how I should have done it. What I should have done is that. And then done that. Two days into the cycle, still haven't gotten water down here. Pog. Because this spiral takes forever. Love to see it. How many days does it actually take for it to get around the spiral? I don't actually know. And now it has to fill the lake. Feel the lake. And now we'll start to get water. Drop that down to 0.5. And there we go. We were running pretty low on water. All right, so yeah, that windmill should keep the power running somewhat during even the summer seasons. Ooh, all of these are going. Oh, nope, there we go. There's the fall off on that first one. It was the initial rush of water. That initial rush of water really gave it to me. Got one empty bed. Okay, let's see. Let's slow down here and see where we're at with everything right now. We have some science coming in. We have 6 unemployed beavers, so we could go ahead and get some more science coming in. I do want to take some more advantage of some leisure. Like get some leisure started up. Okay, I do desperately need more planks, but we can start demolishing this stuff. We don't need that anymore, and since we do need more planks, I'm kind of considering actually starting on my plank factory, like my actual factories and stuff. I was kind of considering how I'd lay it out. Hey, so really... By the way, looking at this again, to dam up, now that I've actually slept, this back river part, I don't even need to come all the way back here. I just need to come to, like, right here. That right there would be my path. And then that would be where the dam would be. And then that would back up all of this up to max height, and I'd be able to block it off. That's way easier than I was making it out in my head to be. I just need the double floodgate unlocked. Which with an extra scientist, perfect. Okay. I mean, really, I can even build my factories back down here now that I have the wind power. Because that puts out 200. This needs 50. So 50, 1, 2. I mean, it puts out 2 in optimal conditions. I don't know what its standard's going to be, though. But we will get started on that after we get all this done, because this is going to have to take priority, because I want this one to be basically constantly going. And then once we can get this going, that should give us enough planks to really focus down that upper river dam. So we should be able to plant some of the rest of the maples that we need over here. I need a hauling post.
All right, all right, all right.
I wonder if maybe that's something that's been slowing me down a little. Because she is definitely not building constantly. I'm not seeing the wheel spin all the time, at least. But where is she going? What is she doing? Why are we not getting constant wood? Yeah, she's leaving to deliver. She's leaving to deliver her stuff and then go back up to work after going to get more wood. Yeah. So this needs built. This just needs built now. Half of her day is being spent hauling things around. Oh my gosh. It's like 90% of my day for the one most important worker is being spent just hauling stuff. Can't be done. Can't be done. Unacceptable. We just gotta get that hauling post built. Then hopefully that'll get everything else done. Hopefully that'll be a secret ingredient we need. I mean, granted. I have 10 unemployed but 3 vacancies. The fuck? Wait, what? We could also pop some power in over here real quick. Get some stuff in like that. Now we could build some more housing. Now some more housing does make some sense. What's up, viewer? How are you tonight? Alright, we do have enough for the double floodgate now. Which I sure hope that'll work the way I think it will. I just... realized my own stupidity. No, don't delete all of it, just delete that piece. My own stupidity, which is stark, very high. High levels of stupid in this one. See, so I thought they had a thin water wheel, but maybe that's in the other faction. I thought I'd seen that in a YouTube video at some point. There we go. So it's still putting 162. So we're at least going to need one more. Alright, these are priority right now. We can get the housing done, and that'd be nice, but we need to get those done first. I don't know if... I need more wood cutters? Or what? I don't know. I mean, they're keeping them pretty okay, I guess. Maples, man. Maples do such a good job of keeping up with wood needs. Once they start coming in, 8 logs per one is massive. Three days. I'm definitely not getting my extra dam up there done. We just kind of have to hope that our water dam down here, our water supply down here is good enough. I mean, I might have the lumber coming out now for it, though. Yeah, I guess it could happen. It could. It's unlikely, but it could. I have seen stranger things in this game. I mean, we have 4 builders. We do have a stockpile of wood, a small one. We have 5 lumber things being going. Granted, when wind dies, they all shut down, except for 1. Not sure what they were working on all day. I guess houses. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool if it did. It'll happen throughout the dry season, I think. Yeah, I think throughout the dry season we'll get there. All right, we're gonna start doing the flood out our town, then don't flood out our town, then flood out our town again thing. Try to get as much water built up behind our dams as we can. Why did my wife's computer just turn on? Has to be the ghosts. Has to be the ghosts. I don't know. I think I'm going to wait until it gets dry to a certain point, and then I'll put it back up. Thinking once it gets dry over, like, this bump right here. And we'll see how much I flood my town up at that point. And there we go. Because I'm okay with flooding my town out some. Because a flooded town just means I have more water. Didn't even flood out. Which is good, but that does not mean, that means I have not reached the maximum amount of water backup I can. I also need another water pump, and I wish I would have recognized that before dry season started. This is a very short dry season. This is shorter than the last dry season, which is the opposite of what you are supposed to get in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and put a stilt there. I don't like not having them even. Drop a stilt there, and then drop my water pump. But guys, you have water. It's not like you're out of water. Why are you all acting like you don't have water? You're swimming in water. How are you thirsty? Do your pumps have filters on them? You know, I guess that would make some sense, wouldn't it? And I want to build. I want to be free. I want to make sure that running out of water is not going to be an issue with the new housing I have. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that extra space there. I know I'm starting to get planks in though, and that's a lot. That's a big thing. That's a big deal. Let's throw that down over there. I'm gonna throw a house down here for some unknown reason. And then I do want more builders. Surprise, surprise. Nobody's surprised. No one is surprised that I need more builders. Nor that I'm going to need more houses soon. After this, I'm going to go second floor on my houses. Alright, droughts ended. Dude's gonna get stuck back there. That homeboy, he gonna get stuck back there. He's always back there. It does worry me that that drought was so short, and I'm already below half. But I really think that this dam is going to do a lot for that. This is going to be a substantial amount of water storage. I am running out of water. I wonder if it was watering all the trees, all the plants, or just all of my beavers that ran me low on water. I mean, there's nothing I can change about that. I gotta water all of those. I don't really have to water the plants throughout dry season. I would like to, but I don't have to. Ba-da-ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum. Putting this dam up is making all my water wheels go faster, though. So that's dope. I do sort of a way to underground send power over to my factories over here through my water wheels. Because that would give me power throughout the whole season. Putting those on my priority because we're out of water. We're out of water completely. We do have 44, almost 50 adults or 50 beavers now, so you know, but still. There we go. Stocking back up some. Bloody wind. I'm real excited to have all that water. It may not be a big depth of water, but it's a big backup of water.
All right, all right, all right.
My wife is reading my audiobooks. Like listening to the same audiobooks that I've listened to for so long. And she takes so long to get through them. Gosh. How are you thirsty? Just go over and get water. Just go right there and get water, guys. It's like a dog nipple situation where there's like not enough of them for you to each go one at a time. A female dog has like 6 nipples, and if she has a litter of puppies, has like a lot of puppies. They can't all fit sometimes, so there's like one that'll get left out when they're feeding sometimes. So sometimes it's hard for them all to feed at the same time. I feel like I should clarify for those of you that Had no idea what I was talking about. I don't know. I don't know how many of you guys are city slickers that just don't like never fed animals before, because like all animals are the same. That like have the multiple nipple situation. I'm gonna stop now. I think you get the idea though. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sipping on straight chlorine. That's so close. That's so close. It's incredible that all that water fits through those the little two space right there. The whole river would fit in 2 spaces. It's trying to play itself out to be this big old fucking rushing river. And it would fit in 2 spaces like that. Kind of feels like it's bullshitting. What's more impressive is that it fits over like a half stack of 3 right there. It's playing itself out to be this big Russian river. Big Russian river. Sometimes I have thoughts where I'm like, yo, my IQ has to be real low if that's a thought I just had out, like, in my brain. Because my brain just said, do you think Russians like being called Russians? Because it sounds like they're always in a hurry. And it makes them sound cool. Which I know. They don't even know that Russian and Russian is like the same. That's a thought I had. Because I'm stupid. I feel like I've been playing and not accomplishing anything because I'm just kind of waiting on this to get done. Because it's going to make me really happy to see it happen. It's getting ready to happen. Pop off. It has to be the situation where there's too many beavers for these 3 little water spigots right here. That's the only situation I can think of. The only reason why they'd be still thirsty and not going to get drinks. Looks like one's programming to go get it so that they're not programming a second one to go drink out of the same one because one's already programming itself to go get drinks out of that one. So it's like an availability issue. Oh yeah. Just dried up that river completely. Just stockpiling water back there. We're gonna dry up my area completely, stockpiling water. Like, that's a potential that could happen. It's still stockpiling to the dam. Like, you can kind of see where the water's flowing. I think it's starting to level out finally. Oh, it should be breaking the dam soon. There it is. Okay. Let's say it should be breaking the dam soon. That was like a full day and a half of water flow. A full day of water flow or so that we just stockpiled back there. Not to mention all that we could drain now that we have backed up that we didn't have the ability to back up before. It's a lot. It's a good amount of water. All right, now we can start working on some other projects, which it looks like they're getting started on some other stuff now, which is good. I don't know what they're working on. They're working on the water storage. Which that's good. So it'd be nice too if we could stockpile all the lumber that we need for a while and not be using it. Which I know is not going to happen. But you know, it'd be nice. It's a nice thought. All right. Now then, we can start considering like gears and things of such nature. Which of those each take 120 horsepower, so we do need to add some extra power over in here. Hey, Seven, what's up? Thanks for resubbing. And then we can get started on paper here shortly as well. Yeah, Alex was playing that for a while there too. So it was pretty good. Lots of content. I have some water reaching over my beach down here. I'm not sure why. I don't even know if I've moved my air fryer to the new house yet. I think my air fryer is still at the old house. I'm almost 90% sure my air fryer is still at my old house. I'm 100% sure, now that I put some thought into it, that my air fryer is still at the old house. 120% sure that my air fryer is still at the old house. I don't use the air fryer that much, man. I'm not a huge air fryer guy. I don't get the appeal. I'm also just not a huge fried food guy, so I guess maybe that's the issue. Since I don't eat a lot of fried things at home. Yeah, now when it comes to like reheating things though, that thing really is a godsend. Like when it comes to like heating up some fries or some shit, hell yeah. It's about the only way to reheat things. I did not know. No. He texted me. I messaged him like after we moved in. I told him to FaceTime me when he got a chance so I could show him the house. And he hasn't ever messaged me since. And I ever messaged him. Well, no. He messaged me and asked me my address so he could send me wedding invitations. That's about it. Yeah. It's, if you like wallpaper, it's got wallpaper. It's got wallpaper. And if you like McDonald's slime, it's got McDonald's slime pink. Yeah. No, it's got the wallpaper. I really wish you guys would destroy these bushes so that I could build this path. That would be amazing. Nah, fuck that, dude. I am so sick of tearing out fucking wallpaper. I had to tear out the wallpaper of the old house before we, like, painted and shit. Nah, I'm done tearing out wallpaper. Plus, I don't hate the wallpaper in most of the house. Nah, I think I'm gonna put up more wallpaper. If I'm being honest, the parts of the wall, like the wallpaper I don't like, I'm going to probably cover with wallpaper I do like. Because fuck covering wallpaper. Like, fuck peeling wallpaper off. Like, screw that shit. Not doing it. Fuck it. It's just gonna live there. And you never know what you're gonna be painting over. Like, what's underneath the wallpaper. Usually when they put up wallpaper, it's because painting sucks. Some, like, it's easier to put up wallpaper than it is to paint whatever's underneath it. So fuck it. Wallpaper. That's what they did at the old house, at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah. I've, thought about a lot of options. But, I just also haven't had time. I've been focused on moving. I haven't really thought about what I want to do with this house yet. A lot of my issue is like this wood. It's like right here along these sides. This is like fucking McDonald's slime pink, as I call it, and like the carpet's like McDonald's slime pink, as I call it. And but that wood specifically is extremely glossy. I mean like extreme slick gloss. So to paint over it, we're gonna have to sand it down, and like that shit goes like up high, and it's like 12-foot ceilings up in this bitch, so like it goes up, and it is through the whole fucking house. So to cover that up, we're gonna have to sand it. Gonna have to sand a lot of it, and it's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to strip it. It's a lot. It's a lot. That it's like up in the ceiling molds too. Like you can see it up in like up there, like it's a lot. Like it would be a lot of work. So it's like, yeah, get a sandblaster. No shit. Kyle suggested a heat gun. That intrigues me. He said that a heat gun would do it. Would do the trick somehow. He said that that is something that he has done. And I'm not sure how well it would work, because I've never thought to try that. But I'm fucking here for it if it works. Heat gun plus wood panels equals fire? No. We used it. No. No. We used a heat gun on wood tables at You Break I Fix when we were working on electronics. It'll be fine. It might fuck up the wallpaper. But if we're planning on covering the wallpaper with more wallpaper, or changing the wallpaper later anyhow, like painting over it or something. Doesn't matter too much. The sand blaster is gonna fuck up the wallpaper too, though. It'll rip it and it'll peel it too, just as much. So unless we're gonna sand it by hand, where it's gonna fuck the wallpaper. There's not much of an option for not fucking the wallpaper, but doing that in a quick way. Frankly, I think a heat gun's better. Yeah, no, but I think a heat gun would actually be better than a sandblaster as far as not fucking the wallpaper. There's a lot more accuracy to a heat gun. Alright, I'm gonna chill out with houses for a little bit. Because I'm running out of food now. Just power wash it? Power wash it? I'm assuming is what you mean. Yeah, power wash it. Yeah, nah. I'm not gonna water damage my 100-year-old house. No. Potentially 100-plus-year-old, 120-year-old house. Hard pass there, bud. Okay, let's see. You're surprised it was carpet? So, my theory on it, which there's apparently hardwood underneath. There's apparently hardwood underneath the carpet, because I knew what you were getting at immediately. Apparently hardwood underneath the carpet. My running theory is that the hardwood that's underneath the carpet is, in some places, fucky. And the lady who owned the house was trying to rent it out. Well, before she moved to...
All right.
Right. Before she moved to Florida, and it's probably fucky. So, like, Sarah was considering pulling up the carpet to expose the hardwood and then cleaning up and using the hardwood instead of having carpet. And like I told her, it's like, that's fine and dandy, but like, we don't know what kind of project we're getting ourselves into to clean up the hardwood. So, it's a good idea, but we don't know what kind of project we're getting ourselves into to try to clean up that hardwood. I guess you probably haven't seen me since I was like Charlie, have you, Tevin? Nah, is it? Nah, I don't think it's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you haven't seen me since I was 40 pounds ago. 40 pounds ago. Yeah, no, I got the extra loose skin and shit now. But, even on stream, you haven't seen me in a few months though, and I've lost 30 pounds in a month. 30 pounds in the last couple months. Anyhow, there's a spot in the house where I can see where the hardwood is kind of exposed. And it's like literally a bump of wood. Effort. I mean, I bought a treadmill and everything. It's what you saw over in the corner. Over there. I use it every single day. It is a lot of weight. I do fasting every day and I do treadmill every day. I do a half-hour run every single day and I fast every single day. Yeah. No, I'm almost down. I'm down to the same pants I wore in my freshman year of high school. My BMI is down by like 10 points, and my body mass, like my muscle mass, going off of my BMI weight that I got from the doctor and everything, I'm at 130 pounds worth of muscle mass. So yeah. But the part of hardwood that I can see under there is not the kind of hardwood you're going to want to work on. Oh, hey, yeah, by the way, I'm supposed to raise these. Please stop. Please stop blowing. There you go. Mm-hmm. Laminate's an option. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a slow process getting everything where we want it over the course of the next couple of years. Our first project's the fence, and that should be done much next week. And then we got, you know, I've got a million small projects to do. When you get a 100-year-old fucking house, yeah, there's a million little things to do. Buy a 100-year-old house from a boomer. Somebody told me, like, in the process of buying this house, there was like the TikTok realty thing that you always get on those whenever you're looking at properties and stuff. You're buying a project. Yeah, you are. Which is exactly kind of when you buy a house from a boomer at that age, you're not just buying their house, you're buying their projects they never got around to. Which is exactly kind of what happened. Like, I mean, but for the condition that this house is in, and for the price they were selling it in, for the size it is, I mean, like, there wasn't any passing it up. There just wasn't. It was an unbeatable price point for the quality, the size, and the condition. One of the conditions of us buying it was that they redid the wiring that was too old. So there's some wiring in it that is a little bit old, but the wiring that was too old, they had to redo before we bought the house. So they put like almost $8,000 worth of new wiring into the house right before we moved in. Yep. And we had them check all the other wiring and make sure that it was all good. So it's all been certified. There's still some funkiness with the wiring though. I mean, like, some electrical boxes that just like don't work right, and like some wires that go to some weird fucking places. This fucking house stays hotter than the outdoors at all times, and it pisses me off, actually. So it has some of those, like, weird things in this house that's, like, only 100-year-old house shit you would find. Like, things that they put in, like, that nowadays you only hear about the Amish doing. Like, it's got this fan that runs 24/7 that circulates air from the third floor. No, not wall-mounted radiators. No. I'm going to put this on normal speed while this hunger strike passes. And why is this not getting built? Can't get all required materials. It needs wood, right? It just needs logs? What's up with logs? Why aren't we getting logs? Like, seriously, what is this taking so long for? Anyhow, so it circulates air constantly from the third floor, or the second floor. It circulates it down from the basement up to the second floor, and then pushes the air from the second floor down to the first floor, like to the main floor. So it's constantly circulating the air. So during the summer, it keeps the house cooler by by circulating the basement air up to the second floor. And then during the winter, it circulates the warm air from the second floor in the attic onto the main floor. So it does this weird thing where, like, I don't know how it really works, but yeah, but then simultaneously during the summer, it circulates the cold air from the basement through the whole house. Because basement air is always colder. And it also helps keep the air wetter because the basement air is wetter. So it pushes the basement air up through the second floor since the second floor air is drier. Yeah. No, it does some weird things, man. It does some kooky shit. Airception. Yeah, no shit. But yeah, that fan's literally always on, just circulating that basement air and pushing it up to the second floor. I always want to call it a third floor because this house always feels like it has 3 floors when you include the basement, because the basement feels like a third floor. Like we took our old house and we started like putting things into this house from the old house, and we realized after a little bit, like, so it's not furnished, it's just like a really clean basement. Like, it's not wet, it's completely dry. It's got like a workshop down in it and stuff, so it's kind of like how our garage used to be. It's kind of how our basement is now, which is like, it's, so we took everything out of the old house and we moved into this house, which is the old house, you know, for the people who don't know, we had the house, we had a garage, and most of our shit ended up getting stored in the garage because we had a lot of space on the garage and our house was relatively small. It wasn't like horribly small, but it was, you know, it was a starter house. It was small. This house, we started unloading everything, and we realized that literally everything that we had in our old house, in our garage, was all on the main floor of this house, and there was still just a bunch of space, and we still hadn't even put anything in the basement. We still have a garage, and we have a big ass shed. Like, it's basically like a 2-car garage size shed. Like, almost. Like, it's not fully that size, but it's like pretty close. Nothing in it. So it's like, what? Okay. Our bedroom is like 90% empty. We ended up just putting a couch in our bedroom because we had an extra couch, and we're like, I guess we're putting a couch in our bedroom to make it feel not so fucking barren. No, we realized we weren't gonna have as much shit as we thought we would. Like, we realized pretty much immediately that like we realized buying this house that it was gonna feel pretty empty with how much shit we had. We've kind of more or less just tried to make it feel as full as we can by just putting things in places that make it feel fuller in the main floor, and then left the basement and our bedroom feel more or less completely empty. And then our garage literally has the lawnmower, which is a 1-car garage. It wasn't a huge garage. But I have a full basement that there's nothing in, which the basement's as big as the main floor of this house. We have an attic, like a whole attic for storage with nothing in it. And like I said, we got that whole carport that's getting ready to be, or that whole, yeah, whatever you want to call it. We have the lot that our house sits on, and then we have another side lot. So it's kind of a little bit more land than what we had at the old house, I would say. Just a bit more. Not a huge amount more, but just a bit more. I would say it's nicer, though. Like, it's definitely nicer. And it's in town. And it's not a town like the town we were living in. You know, we actually have a Subway here. We can go get food. There's a restaurant here that's not, changing every week. Like, it's an actual fucking restaurant. There's a hardware store here in town. There's 2 parks. Not just a walking park, but like a park we can actually take Dolly to go play at and shit. A lot more to do here. Um, 28. I think it's like 28 minutes from South End. So yes, 30 minutes, I guess.
All right, all right, all right.
I'm trying to Google it. I mean, like, define bigger shopping trip because, like, we're saying to like a Walmart or something, because like even to a Walmart, we're only 15 minutes from one.
Head north on South Meridian Street toward East.
Yeah, because even downtown Terre Haute's only 39 minutes away. Is this really not going to cure the starvation issue? To Seoul? Oh, yeah, no, I mean we're basically like I think Sullivan's like the same distance from us, frankly. Like it's like no, I mean yeah, we're closer to Sullivan, but we're 15 minutes from we're 50 minutes from Linton.
All right, all right.
Yeah, no, Sullivan's a little bit closer, but we're 15 minutes from Linton, which is where Sarah works. She works right across the street from the Linton Walmart, and Linton's got a fair amount of shopping. Like Linton's not a tiny little town either. Linton's got quite a bit. Yeah, there's a coal mining. I guess there's coal mining somewhere near here. Yeah, no, I know I need those, but I need them to also not starve to death first. And I can bring these down now that my seasons are ending. Welcome to the stream, Stinkfinger. I was planning on trying to put some potatoes and stuff right here. I was waiting for them to get that farmhouse, that second farmhouse built and everything before I tried to put anything new down. And, you know, get my wood reserves built back up. I haven't messed with sunflowers yet, though. Sunflowers are going to be weird. I don't know what sunflowers do. Oh, yeah? That'll be good for you. As close as possible. Again. There. Sarah's supposed to be getting one here soon as well. No, the real question is why am I low on water? Alright, let's see if everybody dies. Like, I guess Sarah's whole hospital's going up by like everybody's going up by like $5 an hour. You have just like recipes now? Hey, hey, hey. Listen, listen. I'm not sure if I'll be back, or I'll still be here when you get back, Tevin. I'm gonna be getting off here soon. I need you guys to not be flooded. Okay, listen, like, let's not play this game. I cannot afford that. I also need to actually clear out more farmland. I need to change this over here from like berries to something else. And I'd actually benefit from changing this over here from trees and just doing all my tree harvesting over here. And frankly, does the aquatic farm go on land or does it go in water? Do you plant it? Like, that's what I thought. I hadn't played with the aquatic farm yet. So I'm thinking right here and then build a path with the stairs over there. Maybe? I mean, really, I want it here. I mean, I guess I could still make things relatively even. I know my OCD is showing. I only messed with the aquatic farm maybe once. Which, let's see here. Probably makes plant Spaddock? Is it called Spaddock? Is that what you call it? Spatterdock? Spatterdock. Yep, that'll work. Cause I was gonna say I'm not gonna mess with that stuff yet. See, I know there's a way to move this with just my mouse. I didn't feel like bringing my other hand down because I was lazy. I mean, we've been cutting it close, but I haven't had anybody... Yo, what's up? Mount? I'm known for being bad with names, and I really don't want to try. Tiger? There's a J in there, but I'll take it. Mount Tiger? There's a J. It's Tiger but spelled with a J. It's a funky, sneaky little J. Alright. Well, how's it going? Tiger. Is Tiger okay, or do you prefer, like... What do you want? What? I'm gonna go with Tiger. Tiger's good. How's it going? I don't know any more coffee or less coffee. The Dutch word for tiger? Is Dutch a lot... Like, I feel like Dutch is one of those languages that's, like, close to German where everything sounds extremely aggressive. I have coffee, too. I shouldn't be drinking coffee at this time of night. Time of evening. Close enough to time of night. So, like, up there? Dutch is closer to English? Gotcha. I can definitely see that. That's a really good idea. Does it reach? I guess it would, wouldn't it? Really weird deep G noises. So what if I came up through here? Went right there. I mean, that would build up a lot of water. You've been here before, like on my stream? Or like, Yeah, this is a new house. We just got done moving. Well, we're not done moving. We're in the process of moving still. And yeah, there's hella wallpaper in the new house. Hella wallpaper. I'm religiously horrible with remembering names, so I apologize if I don't remember you. But that does sound like me. Yeah, this does seem like it would hold hella water back. Works for me. The OCD told me to do it. I know it won't work. As long as you don't blame me. I can definitely see why you do this. Well, thanks for stopping back in. But yes, no, we just recently moved into a house that is almost 100 years old. Is over 100 years old. Either way you tilt it, because depending on which papers I went by, it was either built in the year 1900, like 1900, or built in 1930. So it's either 10 years shy of a 100-year-old house, or it is a 120-year-old house. Yeah. I don't pay attention. You got a point. So backstory. The house was a church for a while, and then a lady bought it, and it was her and her disabled son. I don't know what level of disabled. Just no disabled. That lived here. And she took care of him, and she is 90-something, and he is 70-something. So, this wonderful decor is the decor of a 90-year-old woman taking care of her 70-year-old disabled son. That's this. Yeah, no, it's a nice little fireplace, isn't it? A nice Legend of Zelda poster right over it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get stuck down that pretending to be Santa Claus one year. You like the little rocks and stuff? It's a wood burning fireplace. But yep, I'm gonna get it checked out before next year and try to make sure that everything's kosher with that fireplace, and hopefully actually use it as, you know, a fireplace. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? As far as our first inspector, like, we had a general home inspector inspect the house, and he said the fireplace was fully functional. But I'm gonna get an actual fireplace, like chimney inspector. I don't know what you call that, but yes. There's like a cover thing, like a triangle thingy up on the top of it. So I don't know. I don't know if that helps or not. I don't know if that would help birds not want to nest in it or whatever. But there's like a triangle thingy, and then there's not like one big opening on the top of the chimney. There's like the two little domey things, like two little circle thingies. Yeah, birds are assholes. Somebody's gonna clip that, and like, if I ever do anything a major on Twitch, they're just gonna be like, Missing Millions one time 5 years ago said birds are assholes, and then it's gonna be known as the birds are assholes guys. Guy. And that'll be my history. I'm the birds are assholes guy. How long till the potatoes grow up? I need potatoes. Yeah, birds are drones. Yeah. We gotta bring me down now. If you're gonna bring me down now. He hates nature. That's my nephew actually. He does hate nature. He's an asshole. I do. Yeah. I should. Of all the things that can't be the worst thing to say, definitely not. I could say things much worse than that I'm not going to say, because I've already suggested clipping it and using it against me in the future, so. Like, I could say that my favorite hobby is punting toddlers. That's a worse thing to say. Yeah, I mean, you gotta punt toddlers. I have a toddler, and I punt her all the time. Not really. She's a wonderful baby. She's a good kid. Although, sometimes she does deserve a good punt. Never do I give her the punt. I'm just saying sometimes she does earn herself a punt. Now they do have to clip it. Never would I ever actually punt her. I'm just saying. Sometimes she does stuff where I'm like, man, if you were an adult, you'd get punted for that. Okay, this is a really good idea, and I just didn't think it would have reached. Like, if I'm being honest. Like, that's impressive. Sometimes I forget of the power of stairs. We're finally getting food. Because the potatoes are coming in. I think I can raise this up to 1. And this up to 5 now. Hopefully my flooding won't be an issue. The water farm, so I built it one time before now, because I haven't got to play this in a long time. And yeah, I'm quite a fan. It's really handy to be able to build along the water. So my issue with it is always that I usually use my water and I build stilts and I build on my water like I did here. So my water is almost always used up by other things. So I don't know if I'll end up using it long term, but early game for solving food problems, it is pretty handy. Like, before you get TNT, where... Like, I feel like once you have explosives, you kind of convert to where your land becomes all of your food and your water becomes just kind of all your factories. It's kind of what it ends up being for me, at least. I end up just building nothing but food on my water. Or, like, nothing but food on my land. Like, food and trees. And my water is where I build my houses up on stilts and everything. Like, I'll destroy all my houses and I'll move them all basically along the water on stilts. Like right here, I'll probably have houses and stuff later on. Because green, fertile land is valuable as fuck in this game. It is life. This right here was a saving grace as well, because it keeps all this water in this lake backed up. And that's a lot of water too. Okay, so I was trying to look for that. Where does it even have that stuff at now? Because it's not in here anymore. I was looking for that earlier to see what the boons are and the bonuses. Click on a beaver. There we go. Strength plus 30%? Okay. Sunflower seeds. Do you need to grill sunflower seeds or anything? Working speed plus 5%. Sunflower seeds. No, they just eat them. So I should probably find some place to plant some sunflowers too then, huh? I mean, I have all that land right there. I definitely could do it. I didn't decide what I was going to do with it. So once the stars lit up, I'm assuming that means that they're good. Cool. Farmhouse. Pop off. I'm just going to do that much. 4 down. I think that'll be good. But I think on this map in particular, I think a lot of my building is going to end up being up the hill and on the, like, I'm not going to do a lot of on the water building. So I think eventually I'll blow up my buildings that are down here in the green areas and move them up into the mountainsides. Blow up, destroy, remove, alter. Man, I wish this was going to be done before my next dry season. But my last 2 dry seasons were not bad at all. They went by really fast. Although I don't like the fact that I don't have any trees left down here in my good tree farm. This tree farm's still producing though. I can't believe you guys reach over here. Also get shrub and 1x1 roof researched. Shrub and 1x1 roof. Putting it on top of the houses. What decision did you make, Tevin? What boon do they get from that? That's fair. Have fun. Have fun with fucking watching One Piece. I started watching it and I mean, like, I know I'm gonna have to break them later, so I don't want to, like, build them the way where they're, like, covering everything proper, like. But building one on each is way more than I need to do based off of the coverage, and B, effective. It must be nice to have that much free time. This is like I'm spending all, this is literally all the free time I will have the entire day is what I'm spending right here right now. I'm also going to need more water, so nope. Didn't mean to put that one in there. Like, I might have enough free time tonight to do something else, but I don't have enough time to sit down and watch TV. Not anymore. And if I have enough time to watch, like, to play games again tonight and do another stream or something, maybe play some Dead by Daylight in a stream, because I've been kind of considering it. I would like to try to stream some other platforms, test it out and stuff too. It just means I'm neglecting some other thing that I need to do. Some other task that I have before me. Too bad that one doesn't reach all the way over there. I think I got like 100 episodes in and I was like, I can't do this. Hey, does my sound alert show up again? Nobody played one today. And I tried to put them back in. Again, finally. I don't know if they're there. I don't know if they're working, but I don't know if they're there too. I didn't like go check like I should have. Heyo, I got some blocks coming in. Yeah, I do need a large water tank built. I think I have some gears. I do have some gears. I mean, I want it over here where these are, but I don't want to destroy these right now. Well, I didn't get this done in time for the new drought. Food's still pretty rough. But I don't have people dying of starvation. It's just not great. I don't have water reserves built up. I feel like I've let this game get out of control by not paying attention. I feel like I built too many houses too fast. Alright, let's bump this one up. And then once this area starts to kind of flood a little bit, we'll bump that back one up so that we start getting water in here. Which, let's go ahead and just do that now. Because we've stopped getting water in our lake anyhow. See, this is also this is a big water preserve too. Yeah, no, That's very true. I need to kind of put one back here. Which, to be fair, I'm probably just going to put a large water tank back here. Now that we're kind of just talking about it. Which maybe right now, when starting a dry season, is not the time to build 2 giant water tanks, but we'll do it. We'll live our lives. We'll go for it. I am going to decrease their priority, though, given the shitty season that it is for building those. We have more potatoes coming in, so that should offset our hunger some. I almost feel like I just need another farmhouse over here. Potatoes. I'm gonna plant the rest of those potatoes again once, you know, the carrots get cleared out. Okay. Once we run out of water down here, I can drain the lake. And then next dry season, which won't be this stream, but next stream, I should have this built. Which should back up a lot of water up here. I still have 18 unemployed beavers I need to do something with. I don't really need to. But it'd be nice to do something with. What do you think about maples? Do you think they're the best? Because I know that they give the best wood over time. At least to me. What do you think? Yeah, I lowered the priority on these to like very low, and these still got done before everything else. Gotta love it. I'm not gonna demolish these till dry season's over just because there is water in them. Can you empty these? If it works, it works. There's still a smidge. Use the smidge. Alright, I'm not gonna shit my pants over the smidge. My working hours are 16. I don't know if you can't read it because of stream or not, like where it's at in the stream. But I have my working hours set to 16. 16 hours. Oh, no worries. No, I know sometimes it's hard to read, especially depending on like Yeah, no. I know. I got you. I understand completely. I have it set to desire to 0, so hopefully that'll empty out. I don't know why that one filled up. No, I pretty much always keep it at 16. I know that like it doesn't really change the amount they eat or anything like that. I think the only person I watch Real Civil Engineer, and I think he always says that it does. And I was always like, I don't think it does there, my guy. I think you're I think he was always saying that though. I don't know where he got it though. He just made it up. Ooh, hey, I do have sunflowers coming in now. Let's see. Hey, rooftop terrace. Roof? Laborer monument. We'll see about that at some point there, my guys. Maple pastries. Mud bath, carousel. Books. Temple, Lido, shrine. It does look like hunger's starting to go down between the spadocks, the sunflowers, and the potatoes and everything. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're getting there. I do want to put these in places where they make sense. I think water isn't too horrible.
All right.
I would put down the next... I'm going to go ahead and plop down the farmhouse. I'm not going to be able to build a path to it, though, until those potatoes come up. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot more food sources coming in now. I think water is still kind of hit and miss. I don't know. I feel like we should have enough water coming in, though, to be honest. I'm not sure why it seems like I'm running out of water. I feel like 4 is more than enough for 71 beavers total. Like, it seems like 71 beaver total should be able to live off of 4 water pumps. But I don't know. I don't know what the water pump to beaver ratio should be. I mean, I have them right in my main riverbed, so I should be constantly keeping water right there. If I run out of water there, I'm going to run out of water throughout my town, so... I think I also need to throw down another aquatic farmhouse right there to have one planting without one harvests. Sure, let's throw that there. Do they actually care about getting berries? Is that a thing? No. So the berries I could literally just get rid of. Like the berries could just go away. Like if I built another farmhouse over here and just farmed this instead of having berries here at all, I'd be better off. It's kind of how it feels right now. I mean, this is a perfect space for that. Berries are only emergency food. I think I am just going to get rid of it then. I don't see a point in dedicating all this land to berries if I could have legitimate food growing there. Like food that does shit for them. Know what I mean? Worst idea of 2021? Oh yeah, no, that's a good point. You win. It takes 12 days. Yeah, it does. I don't care, steak. 4 days? In 6 days. Yeah, no, those are horrible. They're not even worth it. How in the red are we up here? Pretty in the red. We couldn't go up another terrace. That's for sure. I was wondering if we could go, like, maybe get lucky and build another one over, just to, you know, compound on the idea. Not gonna happen. Yeah, the Iron Teeth do. I know that one. I played as the Iron Teeth quite a bit. I've built quite a few civilizations in this game, all the way through. It's just the newer stuff that I don't know. And they've moved things around. I don't know the bonuses. I don't know. I haven't played the game to like the point of like memorizing everything. But I do generally know the ins and outs, the basics, if you will. The generalities of the game. I don't like the Iron Teeth because I feel like they have less control over their population. I feel like the fact that you build beds with this, I don't remember what these ones are called, and they just keep those beds full, really gives you control over your population number, and I like that. Whereas with the Iron Teeth, I feel like the reproduction tanks kind of just keep going. I know you can pause them and restart them, but I don't like the hassle of that. I don't like paying attention to that. Whereas with these ones, I like that I can just build beds and know that they're going to keep those beds full of beaver. Keep their beds full of beaver, am I right, boys? Oh, I hate myself. I'm a full-grown adult. That's some shit I just said on the internet, live. Keep their beds full of beaver. Nice. Help. Wasabi. Yeah, no, food's solved. It looks like water's getting solved too, for the most part. I don't know why buildings aren't getting done though. That's, I mean, like, I guess it's because they're up here working on this and it's so far away. Is that it? I mean, you would think even like with a hauling post and the building post, like it would still be getting done faster. That's all I'm saying. What? Oh, all the trees and the berries and everything have been slowly pulling the water up here by that much, though. Oh man, that's kind of that makes me a little nervous. Yeah. I mean, I guess okay, game, okay. Need some more water down here. So I am getting a little fresh, a little thin. I know I'm getting ready to get more water, but so I think from this I'm gonna get like one good splash throughout my dry season out of that reservoir. I'm gonna get one good filling. Maybe a little bit more, I guess, based on the fact that I'm seeing it overflow that now. And then I'll be able to refill it from this. Which it looks like this is already kind of doing its job with the height that it was. With like last 13 days of not pumped from. Do plants and like food and stuff pull from them though? I mean, I'm assuming to some degree they do, right? Plants and foods and like trees and foods. Trees and foods and plants and foods and trees and foods and plants. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, I don't. 'Cause like but like the fuck? Okay. Planned use and evaporation. Okay. So that was 6 days, so it was half of 13, so the 0.5 would make sense. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That does make some sense. I get where it went. I get how it went. I want those done. I do need to get off here soon, though. Actually, I need to be off here about an hour ago. I've just been, you know, living my best life. It's crazy how much water those big ones hold, because I've got like 260 and it looks like they're almost empty. Yep. Yes, they do, Tiger. These games are... yeah. You just kind of want to wait till the next project's done. You know, you're always like, I want to make sure this project is done. Like, I want to make sure this dam gets built. It's kind of my thing right now. I also really doesn't need wood. RimWorld? I've never played RimWorld. To be fair, I don't get to play a lot of things anymore. If you like free time, don't become a dad. Yeah, having kids, having a kid pretty much guarantees not having free time. Yeah. I've been playing this. I've been streaming Tiny Tina over on YouTube because I fucking love Borderlands, and Tiny Tina is amazing. It's my favorite of the Borderlands so far, and it's about all the free time I have. To be fair, I steal this free time away from other things that I need to be doing too. It's just, you know, if you don't take some time to enjoy some things, like, you'll lose it sooner or later, you know? Oh, that is a substantial amount of liquid reserve. That was a very good call. Good job, Stinkfinger. By the way, Stinkfinger, by the way, I don't know if I called that out or not, but Stinkfinger's a quality name. I respect that. Oh, yeah, no. Yep. 2.5. Yeah, if you go 3, it'll go over the top right there. I'll probably prop it up to 3 right when, like, dry season, like right before dry season starts, like right in the beginning of dry seasons. To play on your last name? Is your last name like Dirty Pussy? JK. If I was to put a play on my last name for my user account, it would probably be basic white name 001. Hey! Why are we flooding all of a sudden? Probably because water flow greater than exit flow somehow all of a sudden. Not sure how and why that happened. Wasn't a fan of that. I'm not the only one who just plays this game and basically just straight fast forward, right? Yep, that's exactly what I do. I usually do like 0.5 before drought. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I don't know what kind of amateur plays this game at normal speed all the time. I mean, I feel like you'd fall asleep, right? I love that. I love it when I'm flooding 1 second and the next second the river behind my gates is literally dry. Now watch, if I put that up, I'm going to flood again. Yep. I don't understand. That, yeah, I've done that. I've well, playing this game, I've watched My Hero Academia. Is my game having a fucking stroke? Like, I feel like the water mechanics are just having a fucking stroke. Like, why are my water reels not running? Well, let's just leave them at 0.5 for now. When we get closer to dry season, we'll change them around. We still haven't even got the other aquatic farmhouse built. I've had the Iron Teeth unlocked forever. There's no way I just unlocked the Iron Teeth. So the reason I like the One High floodgates is because you have control, and because when the drought starts, you put them all the way up, because the dams are always basically 0.5, right? Aren't they? Like, isn't that the fact of the thing is like they're always a 0.5? Because I might be mistaken on that. But my understanding is like they got the spillway at the top, which I thought was always like the 0.5. So being able to raise it up to the 1 right as like dry season comes lets you block up water before the season starts. And you can also drain water if flooding does happen. It just gives me more control. And to me, I just feel like if you can have more control, why would you not have more control? Well, see, now my next issue is like wood. Well, I guess wood is going to be a task for the next time I'm here. Because I am going to have to call it, guys. So, I will see you next time I'm on. Much love, guys. Well, I should be back on tomorrow. Probably earlier than this, though. Yes, Miss Midna. My husky's complaining about something or another. What? What's wrong? Big Santa Pines? This one back here? It should be. These ones up here are. They're marked for cutting. I think it's just I don't have enough cutters back here. Yeah. Miss Midna. I also have Sawyer. He's a big fat white foofball. Orange a fluffer butt. And I have 2 black cats running around somewhere. Anyhow, guys, we will deal with wood next time. I'm going to end here. Much love. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.